Hello and welcome back. In today's video we're going to route the pocket in the body for the guitar neck. It's something that you as a guitar builder will have to do, and so I'm going to show you how I do it. It's not very complicated, and so I thought this would be a quick and easy little thing to show you, and hopefully you'll learn something. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you need to route a guitar neck template is a router, and then you need a routing bit, and you need one with a bearing on top, just like this. And that's because we're gonna route from the top, and the bearing is gonna follow along the template. So the next thing you need is a template that has the shape that you need to route out cut into it. We're gonna line this up with the guitar body. Now what you need is a center line on the template, and the center line is going to be the middle of the neck, and you need a center line on the body. It's usually, if it's a two-piece, it's the line that goes in between. If you don't have these, you're going to have to measure out where they are so that your neck will go in straight. On a neck template, you do that by measuring what half is here and drawing a line. You'll have to put in a sacrifice piece of wood and draw half of here and find the middle there and draw a line straight through. Then you'll have a center line on your template. If you're making your own templates, you should make them with a straight line already in it. But that's another video. If you don't have a straight line on your body, then you're gonna have to measure out the body and find the middle. First on the part where the horn is, and then the part where the belly cut in is, and then bottom of the body, and draw a line in between. The next thing you have to do, you have to measure from the back of the heel, which is this part here, up to the 16th fret. That is how far in it's going to go. You put that measurement here, you make a mark, so you know how far in the template is going to go. And then you can start removing some of this wood to make space for the router. But first, we're going to do something else. And that is, we are going to take our router, we're going to move it to where it's over the pocket where we're going to route. We're going to lower the bit until it touches the body. We're going to lock it off. That is our 0. If we start the router now, it wouldn't cut any wood at all, because it's not going into the body. It's just going past the template. Now we're going to take our neck and we're going to measure how thick it is, and we're going to remove the amount we want to stick up over the body. Basically the fretboard, but I have a very thin fretboard, so I'm going to take a little bit more. So somewhere around that much. This measurement we will then put into the stop bar like this, and then we will lock that off. That means that when I lower the router into the body, this will be the stop, and it won't be able to cut any further than that. Now I can take a drill bit and I can hog out some of the material, but make sure you don't go too deep, because you don't want to go deeper than your pocket. Then you'll have to inlay wood and do a bunch of work. So I'm just going to take away a very little material. Okay, so now I can start hogging away this. I'm going to put on ear protection, because that's very important. And I'm going to go slowly, just because this is my stop, and I can go down to that. Doesn't mean that you should just plunge down to it and then start hogging away as much as you can. So I'm going to go down to where I meet the body, and then I'm going to slowly go past it with maybe a mill, route out most of it, not walking up to the line here, but most in between. And then I'm just going to repeat that, going a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, until I am at my final depth. And then I'll go around moving the bearing up to the template. So let's do this and see what happens. And then I wait for the router to stop completely before I do anything, and then I can pull it up. You don't want to pull it up while it's still spinning. That's dangerous for the guitar body, and it could be dangerous for yourself as well. And so now we're done with the pocket. We can remove the router, and we can also remove the template. I have a bit of a thin lip here, and I can just carve that away. That tells me is that my new routing template doesn't fit my old Strat body template. And so I need to make some finessing to make them fit together a little bit better. And then I can take my neck and I can see if it fits, which it does. Okay, so hopefully that helped you out and you learned something. Let me know in the comments below. If you wouldn't mind giving this video a like and maybe even subscribing, I would appreciate that very much, especially if you found the information useful. And until next time, stay awesome and cool and go and build something.